roaming the paint. Here's Shamet. Pass to Gafford. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on White. During the 2021 playoffs, Daniel Gafford was such a bright spot.
Gafford made a statement in the first round against the Sixers and Joel Embiid, going 22 of 26 from the field. Gafford set an NBA percentage record. That's 85%, BA. That's hot.
Wright's checked in for Morris. The kick to Tatum. Back to Brown from deep. Wright with the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Shamet. Three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Porzingis in the post. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Wright, pass to Gafford. Back to Wright. Here's Kispert. Takes a 3. Griffin pulls down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. No good from outside. The Wizards have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Shamet. Now Gafford, defended by Brown. And the dunk by Gafford.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
It's Brown on the wing. Wright with a steal. Avdia attacking. Rebound Boston.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Tatum from long range. That shot missing. Washington trailing. Here's Avdia. He's got 6. Good D by Porzingis. Griffin passes to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Washington, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Here's Avdia, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Tatum with another miss.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Inside. Pass to Shamet. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Shamet's got 6 points.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line. 42% from 3 as a rookie.
Now here's Tatum. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Up and in on the layup. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Washington calls timeout. Robert Williams checked in for Boston. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Gallinari, he's checked in for Kispert. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Shamet on the wing, defended by Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Here's Shamet. Give him 8. Right outside. Here's Shamet. Back to right. There's the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Left side White. Tatum drives in. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. From 13, and the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got 7 points here in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Washington.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Shamet. From outside the arc. Porzingis grabs the board.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Outside Tatum. The three is up. And the Celtics another three.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Kuzma outside. There's the triple. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. The Celtics have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Williams in the post. Working on Gafford. Pass to Brown. The kick to Tatum. Knocked away. Now Wright. Here's Shamet. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Williams misses. Washington shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Right outside. Gafford against Brown. From the right block. Denied by Tatum.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
Porzingis. Pulls up. And that one off the back of the rim and in. White's gotten his second bucket on the night.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now a timeout called by Washington. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Now here's Gallinari. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And Gallo does an outstanding job there getting into the contact as he was shooting.
The first free throw is good.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's White. He picked up 10 in his last game. Here's Brogdon. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
I just love the ball movement.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Brogdon. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Morris. On the wing, Kuzma. Gallinari with a screen. The three. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
The kick out to Williams. Back to White. Rebound by the Wizards.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Brogdon with the ball. Launches it. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from distance to give his team the momentum right before the buzzer.
And so it's Boston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking.
So far, their shot selection has been excellent. They're finding their spots. They have to feel very good about that.
Yeah, but they have to stay focused. This is not a time to get cocky.
Okay, time now to see how the Eastern Conference is starting to shape. And that is going to do it for us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And that one good.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Pass to Wright. Gallinari with a screen on Brogdon. Back to Shamet. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now.
A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain 3.
Here's Wright. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Really left him alone that time. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, BA. You think about guys like Lowry Markkanen. These guys feel like they stretch it out a bit. They can get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them. Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Outside Gallinari, 5 on the clock. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
There's Tatum with the 3. Gallinari pulls it in. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
Porzingis, first personal foul.
And that one misses.
So much trust about what Gallinari has experienced throughout his professional career, so he accepts the role he's been given.
Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Avdia, he's checked in for Washington. Kispert comes in for Shamet. Pass to Avdia. Throws it up high. Tatum pulls it in.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Kick out to Brown. Connects from downtown. Brown's got 9 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Washington has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Wright. To end the run. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Brown. Here's the 3. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Shots blocked. And they get it back. Gallinari to pass to Wright. Tries again. Oh, the shot no good by Kispert.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Right side Brown. Tatum from long range. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now a timeout called by Washington. The Celtics making a switch here. Warford's checked in. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Washington. Morris comes in for Wright. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Kuzma, that's good.
And Kuz's J is looking moist.
The Celtics on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Brown inside. There's Tatum with the three. And the Celtics another three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
From deep three-point range. That shot off the mark. And Washington the other way now. To the middle. Nice D from Tatum. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Brown passes to Griffin. The kick to Tatum. Left side Brogdon. Three-pointer. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And the Wizards shooting just 35% from the floor. Pass to Avdia. And he's going for the lob. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's Avdia. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Kick out to Brown. Jacks up a three, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
A quality three-point shooter. Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Kuzma. Soft touch off the glass. Kuzma's got his second basket of the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Having added so much strength, Tatum can take the contact and stay balanced.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams is checked in for Griffin. Hauser comes in for Brown. And it's White in for Malcolm Brogdon. Pass to Avdia. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the three ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
The kick out to Williams. Fires the three. The rebound by the Wizards. Here's Kispert. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's Tatum with the three. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdia's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Morris. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
Gafford, he's checked in for Washington. And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Tatum draws the double. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Tatum's got 17 now, just in the second half. White against Morris. And here's Gafford. And stolen by Williams. White on the wing. Outside Tatum. Williams from long range. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 7 tonight. On the wing, Kuzma to halt the run. Tatum pulls it in.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. White for three. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. With 1 on the clock. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. He had solid production this quarter with scoring. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Wizards, we've got Mike Muscala, Kendrick Nunn out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Avdia.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And it's Brogdon missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Avdia can't get it to go. The Celtics shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Here's Hauser. The kick out to Williams. Brogdon from outside. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And here's Muscala for 3. Avdia from outside. Nails it from 3.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Bembry. Banked it in off the glass. Bembry's gotten his first basket of the night.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Muscala finds none. Here's Shamet. Takes the 3. They get it back. Muscala. Count that bucket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
On the wing, Bembry. Williams in the post. Outside for Brogdon. Puts up a 3. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Pass to Shamet. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
Pass to Nunn. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. Nunn's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Embry's shot is good.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Avdia. Back to Muscala. Shot clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes. Muscala's gotten 4 this quarter.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Outside for Brogdon. Griffin passes to Williams. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Griffin from the arc. That one is off. And Washington the other way now. Here's Shamet. Now here's Muscala. Another shot. And it's good. 2 points.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Brogdon. Williams passes to Brown. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Right against Brogdon. And Muscala gets it to go on the assist by Wright. Wright's got 3 assists tonight.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Pass to Kispert. To the paint. Here's Gallinari. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Brown can't hit. Washington has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Gallinari, the pass to Muscala. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Brown. Kispert grabs a miss. The Wizards have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Gallinari with it. Guarded now by Williams. And here's Kispert from the arc. And again, Washington with a triple.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
And here's Brown for 3. Again, Brown missing. The Wizards have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Pass to Wright. And the NBA trying some new things. One of them is the Elam ending, playing to a target score. So far, it's used in the All-Star game. Maybe more?
Well, there's been talk, BA, about using it in the midseason tournament, if that ever becomes a thing in the NBA, and I think we're on the road to seeing that come to fruition. I actually would love it outside of the midseason tournament and do it for some regular season games, because that's another swath of games that become more entertaining and more interesting because you're introducing the target score ending.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jason Tatum.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Outside, Brown. For 3. Another miss by Brown. To the inside, Kispert. The rebound, Celtics. Outside, Williams. This one for 3. Again, Brown missing. Right outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson.
A lot of y'all I don't trust, cause 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like bow, bow, bow. TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like bow, 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 bow. King's back in his hometown when them wheels hit and I touch down, they bow, 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 bow. I'm back there doing jack dance like bow, 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 bow. Hey, hey. That's Mando. Ride for your click, that's Mando. Rope, that's Mando. Always, that's Mando. Hey, that's Mando. That's Mando. Hey, that's Mando. That's Mando. Gotta stick to the. I keep everywhere I go. I'm from the section where the Asians cold. Front line pressing, never trying to get bold. Married to the streets, I need a wedding ring. Won't problems, let the trying to find out everything. I know a couple told it's embarrassing. We be on the mission trying to get chips. That boy think he litty. Everybody in these cold streets, we don't got no road. Homie showed us couple things and told us follow. Basic how to use them. That's Mando. Ride for your click, that's Mando. Rope, that's Mando.
You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Griffin, and it's Brogdon in at the point. And it's out of bounds, last touched by Allen. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Clippers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for Boston, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead. They know there's still a lot left to prove.
Stolen by Brogdon. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brogdon leading the charge. The offensive rebound. Can't get it to fall.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Mitchell dishes to Garland. In the corner, it's Mobley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Boston, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Stolen by Allen. Okoro with it, now guarded by Tatum. And Okoro throws it down.
Boy, what a burst from Okoro. Gets himself back up the floor, beats the defense, gets a hand to finish the fast break. Nicely done. Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Now here's Brown. You saw him with 19 points his last outing. For 3, Brogdon. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Indoors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jalen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Now here's Tatum. Last game he had 34 points. Now here's Okoro. There's Garland. And the rejection by Tatum. Wing shot on the way. Brown, good.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Mitchell outside for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5, not exactly an ideal start.
Tatum's shot is off. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one. But they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Brown, good.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now, here's Okoro. He had 10 points in the win against New York. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Allen. Back to Mobley. Shoots a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Now, Okoro, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. For 3, Mitchell. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Celtics trail by 4. And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is 2 things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Osman comes in and plays it for LeVert checked in for Mitchell. And Ricky for Garland. And new group in Williams comes in for Zins. And White checked in for DJ. And Taylor double block. And Curtis over this one. And here goes for 3. And again, this is the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
And here for 26 points for him against New York. Down by Williams. And go by Good retain position. And again, Boston with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
They need this. kept alive. Here's LeVert. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Well, Karis LeVert giving you a glimpse into how high that vertical goes. That is nice.
And White kicks to Williams. A 3 from Morris. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third. Boston trailing. Brown outside. The shake. He lays it in. Brown's got 9.
Oh, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive the second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's LeVert. Williams with the defensive effort. LeVert's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Morris dishes to Williams. Passes it to Horford. Puts up a 3. Rubio with the rebound. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good hard drive by Rubio. He can really turn on the Jets.
Morris against Rubio. It's Brown on the wing. Horford trying to free himself up. Missed inside.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And it's White missing. Cavaliers shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Brown outside. That shot, no good. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
In the early going, they've been heat-seeking, very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Mike Muscala. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's White in at the 2 guard. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rubio's checked in. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Cavaliers trailing. Osman, the pass to Allen. Second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Allen's got his first points of the game.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Rubio. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high-percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Tatum kicks to Muscala. Tatum trying to break free. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
For three, Mitchell. The shot misses. The Celtics go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Spins. Osman the pass to Okoro. Back to Osman. Rubio taking his time here. Allen a screen on White. Just 3 to shoot. Shot's good by Mitchell.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Tatum. White finds Tatum. Here's the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Kicks it out to Rubio. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And now an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Rubio, and it's sent back by White.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Oh, boy comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's LeVert in for Ricky Rubio. And then for Boston, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Mike Muscala. Jaylen Brown comes in for White. And Monte Morris subbed in for Brogdon. Holman here now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Darius Garland. David.
Kevin, I caught up with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for 2. Celtics trail by 5. Out to Porzingis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Mitchell with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against New York.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Brown kicks to Tatum. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. LeVert with the wide-open look. The Cavaliers with another miss. The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Morris passes to Porzingis. The 3 from Tatum. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
Wow, he has been unstoppable from outside in the second quarter. The threes are just flowing.
Mitchell's shot is good.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
The three from Tatum. Can't